So this ship actually can go 45 degrees over and still come back. I have never tested it. I don't want to test it, but according to the theoretically, that's how far we can go over. And actually there has been one cruise ship that went over 45 degrees and she did come back. Yeah. So very good stability.
What kind of wave to take a boat to 45?
It wasn't actually the wave that took her 45, it was the frequency of the waves in combination with the speed. So that was... No, I wasn't there, so I'm not going to go more. But I mean, yeah, it was a very special situation. Yeah.
Far stage left, Captain.
Captain, can you explain to me the person or the system that's involved in watching me in the elevator lobby to skip my floor when I'm waiting?
Was that you? I'm sorry. And I did it over again too, didn't I? So, the elevators have, can I say, there's a computer and there is a logic to it. Maybe not when you're seeing it passing, but it has to do with weight, it has to do with traffic and so on. So there is a logic to it. Can I explain that logic to you? No. But the person that did that, I know the person that did the logic of it, and she could sit days and study people moving, and this go this, and if I do this, and she calculates and so on. I could never do her job. But yeah, so there is a logic to it, and it does make it more efficient. Yeah.
Thank you, Captain.
Captain, thanks again for being here. You've had a pretty impressive career. I'm curious, in your career, what was the most difficult situation that you've had to deal with, whether it's weather, personnel, mechanical?
Yes.
I mean, do you have one
So
situation?
I had one situation, you know, I was standing taking picture with a guest, and there was a mother and her two beautiful young daughters. The mother went on my left side, the two daughters on my right side. Just before the photographer took the picture, the daughter closest to me stepped forward and said, "What?" And she looks like she was gonna hit me. The daughter further out, she started laughing. She laughed so hard that she almost fell down to the floor, and the one that wanted to hit me turned to her sister and said, "It was you, wasn't it?" That was one situation. I was on my first contract as captain on the Majesty of the Seas, and this was my worst and my best time on board on a ship. So they called me at 5 o'clock in the morning, telling me that we have a fire in the Windjammer Cafe right above the bridge. You don't want that telephone call. But I got it. I know now that I can get from my bed, fully dressed, be on the bridge within a minute. And so we follow the procedures that we train every week and put up the fire teams, and everything was organized. Then I got 2 telephone calls from guests that smelled some smoke in their stateroom, and I didn't want, in case there was more, I didn't want people to wake up and get panicky. So I mustered all the guests. Long story short, after 20 minutes we had a fire out, we had all the guests mustered, we had coffee and donuts ready for them as we made them stand down. This was in the morning just before entering into Key West. Most of my guests was from Florida area, and I was sure that some of them would maybe leave the ship the next day as they could take a taxi home. All the guests stayed, and but we made sure that during the whole ordeal we kept the guests informed, telling them exactly what took place, and it went very smooth. Very impressed of the crew I had. And I know that the system that we train every week, as long as we do it the right way, the guests, we're going to be fine in any situation. So you train and you train, but you don't know how the work in the real life. I tried it in the real life in my first contract as captain, and it worked beautifully. Yeah. So that was my worst and my best. Yeah.
Far stage right, Captain.
Captain, where in Finland was the ship built, and do the shipyards offer tours to the public?
To my knowledge, they do not offer tours to the public because it's when the shipyard there is a lot of open spaces, there is places you can fall, and the yard is very busy. This ship was built in Turku, Finland, and 19 months to build, and yeah, so it's quite hectic period. And we built this one and Allure in Turku, Finland, and now when we have Harmony of the Seas, she was built in Saint-Nazaire in France, and so will Symphony of the Seas be. They are a little bit larger than us, they are 1 foot larger. Come on, and they're going to take away the title of captain on the largest cruise ship in the world, and all they add is 1 foot. But we have more power than that. So that's good.
This is a little silly on a lighter note, but we've enjoyed watching your weather reports on the TV, and so it was suggested to me by someone to ask you how you enjoyed golf and yoga.
Golfing yoga?
Golf and yoga.
And yoga. I haven't done yoga this week.
Oh, yeah?
No, I haven't. No, we have the hotel admin, she is into yoga, and I joined. And I thought it was just stretching a little bit, you didn't sweat much. I tell you, when you do this yoga thing, you sweat and it's hard. And so I did that for a little while. Now I'm just eating and enjoying. When it comes to golf, I love golf. I'm not good at it, but I'm so bad at it actually that I never throw my club or get upset. But I love doing it because I do that once a week. I try to get off and do a round of golf. Normally I do with the hotel director. He gets very happy because he beat me. You have to keep the morale up. So and yeah, so that's my way of relaxing is to go for a round of golf in the middle of the week. And the yoga is tough, guys.
Center out, Captain.
Captain, thanks for being here. My question is, obviously you're very well traveled. What is your favorite port to stop at, and what do you do when you get there?
All right, second favorite.
I've been to so many beautiful places around the world, but I believe we all have our favorite place, not necessarily just because of the place, but also because of what you experience. So mine have been Maui, Hawaii. I had my first date with my wife. I rented a Harley, took her up to the volcano, then down to the beach, and rest is history, as they say. But I mean, one of the nicest sail-ins I ever had into a port was Rio de Janeiro. Man of the Seas, seeing the statue, the sun coming up behind it, then passing Copacabana Beach, Sugarloaf. I mean, fantastic view. The most interesting place I ever been was Israel and Jerusalem. We all read about it, they teach us about it at school, but to be there, feel the energy of the town, fantastic.
Hey, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, be sure to hit the like button. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button and don't forget the bell icon so you can be notified when I post a new video.